Hi, it's Dr. Chris at Adventure Chiropractic, and we're going to talk about finger traps today. You guys have all probably seen these before. This little kid's toy, right? You put your fingers in one end and the other end, and then when you pull apart, they get stuck in there, right? And they can actually teach us something really cool about how our core is supposed to work, because we have these muscles wrapped around the outside of our core, our obliques. They kind of connect to some other muscles that we won't get into too much detail about today, but they wrap around and they're supposed to be really tight around our midsection to help hold us up and support our body so we can move around without pain. We use them a lot with sports and day-to-day activity. And when they don't work right, when we're not able to tap into their most powerful position, it can cause a lot of problems. See, our back, our spine usually gets hurt when the joints come across shear. That's what we know contributes to a lot of pain for people. And that shear is just the side-to-side movement of our spine moving on top of itself. It's not something we want to see a lot of. Less is pretty much always better. So if we think about how these finger traps are shaped, when we pull tight tension onto them, see how they kind of gets narrow in the middle there? They're actually really resistant to shear strain, okay? See, I can pull side to side, and that thing's not budging. But a really weird thing happens when I loosen up the pressure on that, they tear right in half. So the problem is that if we have a loose midsection that bubbles out on the sides and these muscles aren't tight when we're doing movements, especially heavy lifting, that's a big, big problem. That's where we're usually going to get hurt. When you're doing exercises, when you're lifting for chores around the house, when you're just playing with your family or friends, kids, whatever, we want to know, are these muscles reactively, are they just doing what they're supposed to do? Are they getting tight when we need to and then relaxing when we don't need them? When we don't need them, it's fine if they're relaxed and soft. But when we do need them, we want them to be able to go tight and then relaxed again as quickly as we can, comfortably, no problem. So when you're doing exercises to strengthen up those midsection muscles, are you actually getting the benefit that you want out of them? Are you getting back pain when you're trying to do core exercises like planks, side planks, crunches, deadlifts, other stuff like that, that should really be helping to strengthen your core? Or are you getting what you want them? So if you're doing a side plank and you're squashed up and curled forward and hunched, then that's not going to do what you want to do. You need to get tall and lean with those, okay? You got to make sure that your spine's in a totally straight line and you're not looking like a bent banana one way or the other. If you're doing suitcase carries, you want to make sure that you're carrying that weight as tall as you possibly can with a proud chest, not leaning off to one side and bent over like that. That's not going to help work the muscles that you want it to work. We could apply that to Palloff presses. That's another great core exercise to train these muscles. Or we could use even something like a reverse hyper. If your lower back looks like it's arcing every time you do a reverse hyper without actually coming to tension first, you're probably not getting what you want on them. So think about those muscles coming to tension, getting really, really tight. They can handle a lot of shear force without breaking in this position, but they can't when you're not using them. If you find videos like this helpful, go ahead and leave us a like down below. Maybe think about subscribing so we can bring you more videos every week to help you get the most out of your workouts and prevent future back pain from coming on. I'm Dr. Chris at Adventure Chiropractic. We're always at Adventure to help you move better, feel better, and be a better you.